Even if you are using Windows for a long time now, some settings are still on by default and maybe this is the time you change them. Without wasting any time, let's go. Firstly, go to Windows Update by clicking the Start menu and choose the gear of settings. Go to Update and Security, Advanced Options, and then Delivery Optimization. Now here you will see that the settings are fixed at PCs on my local network. What that would do is download parts of updates from other people who have the update to make the downloads faster. But it would also send parts of your updates to other people using up the bandwidth. So on your local network, it doesn't really matter, but you can disable this altogether by switching the toggle above to off. Let's go to some privacy settings. So start out going to Settings, Privacy. First we'll start out in the General tab. Uncheck the first box and probably the second box as well. These basically allow websites and apps to track you based on a unique advertiser ID in order to learn more about you and show you more relevant ads. The next one, about language list, might not matter. You can disable it if you're using only English. The third setting is also something you may or may not want to disable. It basically keeps track of which programs you launch most frequently. So you can have a most used list in the Start menu. If it doesn't matter, then just disable it. The next tab we are going to look is Speech, Inking and Typing. This feature basically keeps record of everything you type or say to Cortana, the virtual assistant. For those of you who don't use Cortana, it's something you should definitely disable. Moving on, head to the Location tab. If you don't want Windows apps using your location, turn this off. If you have some apps you do want to allow, you can turn the feature on and individually enable and disable apps in the list after scrolling down. The next tab is under Privacy section called Feedback and Diagnostics, which adjusts how Windows will track how you use Windows and then send it back to Microsoft. Unfortunately, Microsoft doesn't make it easy to disable completely, but you'll at least want to change this from full to basic, so only select optional diagnostic data. For further more settings, check out our second part also.